We always hear that money is either good or evil, but honestly, it seems way more neutral than that. It's almost like money just brings out more of who you already are.
That's such a vivid way to see it. I've noticed that when someone's really generous, getting more money just lets them do more good, like supporting causes or even surprising friends. But if you're feeling insecure, suddenly there's this urge to buy things just to feel better or prove something.
Exactly. And I love thinking of every purchase as a vote. Like if I grab coffee from a local shop, I'm kind of voting for my neighborhood to thrive. It makes spending feel more intentional.
Oh, totally. Last week I realized I'd been buying fast fashion without thinking about what I was actually supporting. Now, whenever I spend even a little, I try to check if it lines up with the values I want to amplify.
That actually brings up a good point about how we decide what's worth spending on. It's not just about the price tag.
The obsession with price is everywhere. But what we get out of a purchase, the value can be wildly different. I mean, a fancy dinner and a great book might cost the same, but the takeaway is so personal.
Right, sometimes a cheap buy can actually be pretty expensive if it doesn't add real value. I once bought this super sale gadget that just sat in my drawer, not exactly a win.
I've had that happen too. Now, before I buy, I try to ask, will this actually make me better or happier? Not just, can I afford this? It's such a mindset shift.
Funny enough, that question changes everything. It makes me see money as a way to grow, not just as numbers on a statement. And sometimes, the best things you can buy aren't even things at all.
I get excited just thinking about this. There's actual research showing people are happier spending on experiences instead of possessions. Like, that concert you went to or a spontaneous road trip stays with you long after the ticket stub is gone.
Absolutely. My best memories aren't from the latest gadget. They're from moments, like learning to cook something new with friends or taking a weekend course that changed how I see things.
It's wild how experiences almost become part of your identity in a way that stuff just doesn't. I find myself remembering a dinner with family way more fondly than anything I've bought. It makes me prioritize making memories over collecting things.
That totally shifts how we approach spending. But making those choices can be tricky, right? Sometimes it helps to have a little checklist before you hit buy.
And honestly, just pausing before a purchase can be huge. I've started asking myself, does this add value? Am I buying it for me or to impress someone? And will I still be grateful for it 6 months from now?
Those questions are such game changers. I noticed when I skip them, I end up with stuff I don't care about, but when I slow down, my spending feels way more satisfying.
Intentional spending also opens up space for giving, which I think we sometimes forget. It's not about the amount. Even small acts of generosity remind me that money is something I control, not the other way around.
Couldn't agree more. Generosity makes spending feel purposeful, like you're sending out a message about what matters to you. And at the end of the day, that's where real freedom comes in.
It's such a relief to realize it's not about being super frugal or a big spender. True freedom is just knowing why you're spending. Money can buy comfort, but real peace comes from using it with intention.
That's it. Meaning, in life isn't for sale, but it grows when you align your money with what lights you up. Sometimes the richest feeling comes from needing less and cherishing more.
Honestly, I love that perspective. Every rupee, every dollar is a chance to reflect on what matters most. The goal isn't to have the most, it's using what you have with wisdom and gratitude.
So true. If there's one thing to take away today, it's that mindful spending isn't about restriction, it's about liberation. Spend smart, live free, and keep elevating.